Krishna and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some very simple snacks that you can make at home for yourself or for your whole family. In a lot of cases, it's not possible to get your favorite snacks from the supermarket because either it's sold out or it's just not available, and obviously all our favorite restaurants and fast food places are closed, so we can't really get our favorite snacks. So the best option is actually to make at home, and these are super simple to make and you guys are going to be surprised how easy they are. I'm also making sure that all of the snacks that I show in this video are made with ingredients that are easily available in your house. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and without any further ado, let's get started.
So this first snack right here is actually very popular in South India. So if you are a South Indian, you probably know what this is. To make this, all you need is 1 teaspoon oil. Let it heat up a little bit, and then I just added 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. I also added 1 small teaspoon of haldi. This is completely optional. Not 1 teaspoon, I would say it's half a teaspoon. But yeah, it's optional. If you want, you can add it or you can skip it. Then I added just a little bit of urad dal and a bit of chana dal. There isn't really like proper measurements. You can just eyeball it. And then I added the boiled chana, which is the main ingredient. Now in this, you can add any chana that you want. I added kala chana. I also add chole sometimes. Sometimes I even make it with rajma, so you can do whatever you want. Then I added some seasoning with salt, green chili peppers and the curry leaves. Curry leaves are very important. And the last and final step, I switch off the flame and then I added some shredded coconut, and that's it. It is completely ready. It tastes so good. Brought the snack with me, so I'm just gonna take a bite. It just tastes so good, like must try. So this next snack right here is something that I've been seeing a lot on Instagram, and it's actually very easy to make. For this, all you need is some boiled potatoes. I have 2 medium-sized boiled potatoes right here, and I'm just going to mash them up. Then I'm going to add some boiled corn and peas, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon chili powder, and then salt to your taste. I also added half a teaspoon of garam masala and cumin powder, and then I just mixed it right up. So now for the outer part, which is the bread, here I'm just going to take a slice of bread and I'm going to very lightly and quickly dip it in water, and then I'm going to add the filling, and then after that we're just going to fold the bread over so that it completely hides the filling, and then you just have to keep molding till you get like a shape of your size. I just go for these like longer shapes. Don't worry if you feel like the bread is breaking. It could break because it is wet, but just keep going at it till your aloo mixture is nicely covered by the bread. Now the next step, basically everyone fries it, but I just wanted to bake them. So if you want to bake them like I did here, you can bake it at 180 degrees Celsius for like 10 minutes or until it is nice and brown and crispy. And here I've cut it open and you can see how amazing the filling looks on the inside. It hasn't come out at all. If you don't have an oven or anything like that, please go ahead and fry them. I'm sure it'll taste much better than baking. But this is like the perfect snack to have with your cup of chai or coffee in the evening. So going back to something healthy, this is a sprouts chaat. I personally don't really like sprouts that much, but this way I actually really enjoy it. So here I have some moong dal ka sprouts. I will leave it in the description box below. You guys can see the instructions on how to make the sprouts. But yeah, to this we're going to add some veggies. So I'm going to add all the veggies that goes into a chaat, like cucumber, tomatoes, boiled potatoes, onions, I have some green chili, and you can add any other vegetable. You can also add shredded carrot. I just didn't really add it that day. Then I'm going to add some chaat masala. This is the most important step, and of course salt, and then just mix it up. It is as simple as that. Ideally you can also add like a squeeze of lemon juice. That would have taken it to a whole other level, but I didn't have it. Sometimes I will also add like some mixture. This just adds like a nice little crunch, like what you would get from an actual chaat, and that's it. I absolutely love it. It's so delicious.
I still things to film. So I'm just going to take a little break, have my sprouts chat and talk with you guys a little bit. I absolutely love this. This is honestly has quickly become my very favorite like healthy snack to have because it's so nutritious. It has so many different nutrients. It's just so good. Also, I'm filming the intro and outro for this video while I have this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that and you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, so this is probably my recent favorites and I'm obsessed. For this you need some boiled corn. So here I have about 1 cup of boiled corn. I'm adding some salt to taste. So here I'm going to go ahead and add a mixture of flour and corn flour. Now this you guys have to eyeball it because I mean depending on how much corn you have taken, you have to take just as much flour to coat all of the corn pieces. So here I'm just dry mixing the corn in the flour because even corn has a bit of moisture that will help all the flour to stick to it. Now after some time, like leave it for 10 minutes and after that just add a sprinkle of water and then just mix it. For this I like to use my hands and please wash your hands before doing this. But yeah, just go in there and just mix the corn and the flour mixture really well so that all of the corn pieces have been very nicely coated with the flour mixture. And now we are ready to fry. So in a kadai with some hot oil, we're just going to start putting the corn mixture in batches. Don't overcrowd it, just add as much as it can fit in the pan and then just keep moving around. And then once they are like lightly golden brown, like very light golden brown, just take them out. So now for this next phase, I'm going to take a pan and as you can see I've already added a little bit of oil to it. I've used the same oil that I use for frying the corn because why waste the oil. Now I'm going to add some diced onions and then I'm just going to saute this for like a minute. And after it's cooked and slightly translucent, I'm going to go ahead add some chilies and garlic. You can add as much as you want and then we're just going to go ahead and saute this for a little bit. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon soya sauce and 1 teaspoon vinegar and also 1 teaspoon red chili sauce and then we're going to saute this for like 30 seconds and after this I'm going to add some pepper powder. If you feel like you need some salt, you can add some salt, but since I already added salt in the corn itself, I didn't really need it. Now we're going to add the corn and then we're going to give it a nice mix. Just keep going at it for like 2 minutes and that's it. You are done. Your yummy crispy corn and it is so crispy, yummy. It's like a Chinese style chaat snack I would say and it's yummy.
So here is my crispy corn snack. I absolutely love the snack. It's so easy to make and I'm just going to take a quick bite. So yeah, I'm just going to go and enjoy this with my family and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
So this last snack item that I have right here, I would say is a heavy snack. Like on days when you're very hungry and you just want something very filling, I think this is the perfect snack to make. So first we're going to start off with grilling the paneer pieces. So here I'm just adding a little bit of ghee. You can also add butter if you would like. I just wanted to use ghee that day and then I just have like a very thinly sliced pieces of paneer and I'm just going to add it to the tawa. On that I'm also going to add some tandoori masala powder and some salt and then we're just going to fry it on this grill pan. Now of course you don't really have to have a grill pan for this. You just need any regular pan to do this, but I just personally like the look of grill marks, so I just wanted to be fancy and use this. Now we're going to also add some sliced onions and capsicum onto the pan and then we're just going to grill it as well. Now I personally love the taste of grilled veggies. I think they just add so much taste to the sandwich. So yeah, now that that part is ready, we're going to start assembling this sandwich. So here I have 2 slices of bread and then on one side I'm going to add this tandoori mayo. I absolutely love this one. And then on the other side I'm going to add this aloo masala mixture that I had made for the bread rolls. You can use the same recipe, followed by the grilled paneer, the grilled vegetables, and then on top of all that I'm going to add half a slice of cheese. You can go for the full slice, make it even more yummy, but I just wanted half a slice. Now after this you can just grill the sandwich on the tawa itself, but I had a sandwich maker, so I just made it easier and I just put it in the sandwich maker, and that's it. Look at all the layers of the aloo and the paneer. It just looks amazing, and this sandwich tastes the bomb. It's absolutely amazing.
So guys, that brings me to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite snack and which one are you going to be trying out right now. Also give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys like food related videos, and also if you would like me to make more food recipe videos like these that are very simple to make, I will definitely be making more of these. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't subscribed already, and hit that bell notification so that you guys are notified every single time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!